Meghan Markle praises South African teenage girls in Cape Town Nyanga township speech. Meghan Markle today praised South African teenage girls for standing up for what is right in a speech about gender-based violence during her and Prince Harry's visit to Cape Town's murdered capital township. The Duchess of Sussex stood on a tree stump in Nyanga where 206 are killed each year to address crowds of local women and girls supported by community charity Justice Desk, which is supported by the Queen's Commonwealth Trust. She said, "May I just say that while I'm here with my husband as a member of the royal family, I want you to know that for me, I'm here with you as a mother, as a wife, as a woman, and as a woman of color, and as your sister." The Duchess, 38, has written about her racial heritage before, but this is thought to be the first time that she has spoken about it publicly since becoming a royal. She and Harry touched down at the airport earlier this morning at the start of their 10-day tour of Africa. They visited the troubled township amid a major security presence with details kept secret until the last minute to prevent any unrest. And 4-month-old Archie left behind at their residence with his nanny. Meghan began her speech by praising Justice Desk's work, which she said her and Harry had been eagerly following from afar. She said she felt humbled to be in the Nyanga community's presence as they stood firm in their values of respect, dignity, and equality. Quoting poet and civil rights activist Maya Angelou, Meghan said, "Each time a woman stands up for herself without knowing it, possibly without claiming it, she stands up for all women. Now, I know it's not easy, and I know it must feel insurmountable at times, but your commitment to what is right gives you all hope, especially your brothers and sisters here in your community who need you to continue to shine your light brightly. Your commitment is inspiring, it's energizing, and it's extraordinary. You must keep going. You must know that what you're doing only matters, is vital because you're vital." Campaigners took to the streets of Cape Town earlier this month following a series of attacks that have shocked the African nation to protest at what they claimed was their government's failure to deal with the problem. Meghan and Harry watched South African President Cyril Ramaphosa's speech to his country following days of protest when he acknowledged the African nation was facing a national crisis of violence against women. The Duchess said the work that is being done here to keep women and children safer, which is needed more now than ever. This is an issue which has been at the forefront of people's minds here in South Africa and of course across the globe, particularly over this past month. Please know that my husband and I have been closely following what you have been experiencing here as best as we can from afar. She added, "Everything that is being done on the ground is making the great change that not only is needed, but that you deserve." Meghan concluded with a personal message to the crowd. "And just in one personal note, may I just say that while I'm here with my husband as a member of the royal family, I want you to know that I'm here with you as a mother, as a wife, as a woman, and as a woman of color, and as your sister. I'm here with you, and I'm here for you. And I thank you so much for showing my husband and I spirit of Umoto, and I look forward to our time over the next few days together. Thank you so much for having us." Harry told the audience, touching on what your president said last week, "No man is born to cause harm to women. This is a learned behavior and a cycle that needs to be broken. So now it's about redefining masculinity. It's about creating your own footprints for your children to follow in so that you can make a positive change for the future." Gesturing to his head and heart, the Duke added, "To me, the real testament of your strength isn't physical. It's what's up here and what's in here. Your strength is in your spirit, which for me means honoring and protecting my wife and being a positive role model for my son." In later moment, Meghan, who told her audience she was making her first visit to South Africa, danced with some performers after one woman named Lilitha Mizana, 23, took her hand. The dancer from the Nyanga Arts Center said Meghan was a good dancer. She's very nice. Her dancing is fantastic. I've been dancing for 10 years. Harry also spoke and said it was incredibly important they started their 10-day visit in a South African township to learn about life in black settlements, which have been seeing increasing amounts of violence against women. Later, she and Harry visited the District 6 museum that honors thousands of families forcibly removed during the apartheid era. It came after the area adjacent to Cape Town Business District was declared whites only and bulldozers moved in to demolish homes. The Duchess wore a dress designed by sustainable Malawi-based fashion brand Miamiko, and the couple sported matching Justice Desk beaded bracelets as they shook hands with beaming locals.